So yeah, I felt ready like to take on the classes and stuff, the course load and all of that.
I would say they definitely provided us academically ready for the next steps, whatever they were. For me personally, school was never my favorite thing. Um, One of the reasons why I went to college and wanted to pursue it was for my family, because I am a first generation college student, and I just wanted to. That was like a goal of mine since I was really young. So I wanted to hold myself up to that. Um, and with that, it was also an accomplishment for me, showing myself that I can do it and that I'm capable of.
Is that switch of like doing all that work for DFC, doing like the certain work at the St. Paul campus is like a big change. It felt like I was already doing this freshman year. I got this done. And also, thing I noticed is that at DFC they actually take their time to actually see how you're messing up with something and like how can you move forward. Versus at the St. Paul campus, like it's very just let the class kind of figure it out. Like they'll like let the classroom figure it out, and also you gotta figure it out. But versus just like the teacher will pull you aside. Like I remember Professor McCann pulled me to the side one time, and she was just like Burgess, I've seen you write all these comic stories. I've seen you write 10 pages. I've seen you write 6 pages, but you're struggling to write this one page about such and such and such. How? What can I do to help you?
Career path right now.
I eventually want to get into like entertainment journalism, and also kind of do like concert photography or videography or something along those lines. And DFC really did help me with that, because I kind of told these teachers what our we kind of all told our teachers what our interests were, and they kind of kept their eyes out for us. And so when I told them journalism, they actually got me a position with St. Thomas, the 4-year campus here, to work in their student newsroom. And so I've been writing different stories ever since. And so that helped me in a sense. And on top of that, one of the deans actually introduced me to somebody on the St. Paul campus, since that's where I will be in the fall, to a guy who does videography over on that campus. And so now I have this journalism thing going for me, and I'm also working on trying to get this videography thing going for me.
DFC helped me because it was like no rush. Like we're here to help you whenever. Like you can come back after you graduate. You can start now. Like you can start whenever. So the biggest help was that they don't rush you to jump into your career. They're telling you like if you want to wait till after you graduate, you can still come back. You're always a Tommy. That's what I love that they said. Like you're always a Tommy. And so I would say like they just offer you help after you graduate.
I am right now I'm like a creative, so I do freelance modeling and currently creatively directing an art show, and also I host events with our fiscal sponsorship called uh, Indigenous Cultural Center. So what I originally like majored in or was thinking about was sociology, which is still something that I do enjoy. I would say DFC really, with that aspect, I think it was the internship and being able to um, kind of like have the experience of like going to school and like being organized and kind of like all these skills of like being able to practice those things was very helpful for like my career and also like networking. Yeah, that was one of them. We did like a networking kind of thing, and I think we did it 2 or 3 times, and so that was really helpful of being able to be like, okay, this is my elevator pitch, and kind of understand how to just be like, oh, what's up? My name is so and so. Oh yeah, I'm doing this. Oh, what about you? and especially being a creative, that's like something that was very like necessary, is networking and talking to people. So
There's sociology, which they wanted you to volunteer in the community. So that really inspired me a lot to like dive more into nonprofits and stuff like that, that like they don't make money off of profit, they make money off donations and things like that. So that really inspired me to dive deeper into volunteering and giving back to the community that I work in and live in.
I would say Anna Kurhajic. That's because can't even pronounce the last name. That's because she helped. She's also my advisor. So she wasn't just a teacher. So she was my history teacher, but also my advisor. So I meet with her like a lot of times during the week, and she would be the one to have conversation with me. We'll meet one on one, and I'll also be able to ask her like how like if I need help in her class, I need some extra help. I just send her an email or send a text, and she would actually be willing, like fully, to help me. And she actually cares. Even to this day, she went to my graduation. She's still showing like she cares until this day. So I think these people are really genuine, and she was the one. She was the professor that helped me through it all.
For our mentor for our cohort, and then sociology professor Trost. Me and two other students did a research project, I think our second year. So that was really cool. I enjoyed her class a lot. And then theology professor really impacted me as far as like just being encouraging and telling us like, you can do it, you got it, it's just this, like, and just enjoying the class was really fun as well. And like, it was just like fun, and I could engage in the classroom. So
Buffy Smith, she just got promoted to, I think, Dean of DFC. I'm not sure. Doug Thompson. And then Katia, her name is. I don't know her last name, but her name's Katia. All three of those people, like, I literally have their phone numbers. Like, text them whenever I need anything. It's not like, oh, professor-student relationship. It's like, that's my family. Like, they help me out with anything I need help with. I can email them, call them whenever I need them, and whatever issue it is, even if they may not have the answer, they connect me to someone who does. So those three people are the main people that had an impact on me. But I know anybody over there could help me with an issue, but those are the main three people that really helped me out.